Hi, Jen. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Well, thank you so much for coming in tonight and chatting with me. I am so excited to finally meet you.
Me too. It's like my first time doing something like this.
I think you're going to be great. Thank you so much for, again, coming in tonight. I feel like one of the reasons why I wanted to do this is for everyone in our club to kind of meet everybody else that hasn't been able to meet them in person. I feel like there's a lot of people that really want to make it to some of our events, but just wasn't given a chance to, or just, depending where you're from, some people are like, oh my gosh, I'm from Pasadena too. Maybe you don't have to come in a day that we're having a meetup, but someone's your neighbor and you guys could just be friends or something. Um,
Yeah.
so let's start with just give us a little bit more about you, like, where you're from, how old are you, like, what are you doing right now, and stuff like that.
Okay. So I'm from Long Beach, California.
Okay.
I'm 26 years old and I've lived in Long Beach, California like my whole life.
Mhm.
Um, and currently I work as a registered nurse in a hospital. Yeah.
Oh, that's
uh,
awesome. Yeah.
yeah. And then I've been a Swiftie, I think, since I was 13 years old. I yeah.
Oh gosh. Wow, it's your lucky number too.
Yeah, I think that's my lucky number.
Oh wow, that's
13
awesome.
and 13 years of being a Swiftie.
Yeah, wow. So how long have you been a nurse?
I believe 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
Do
I
you like it so
graduated,
far?
like, in 20. Yeah, I like it so far.
That's
But it's
awesome.
it's really stressful at times. Sometimes I get very overwhelmed.
I bet. You guys do so much. So yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah.
yeah, and a lot to deal with. Okay, so you've been a Swiftie for 13 years. I want to know like what song or what got you into we're like, okay, I just love Taylor. I'm a total Swiftie now.
Oh, okay. So, it was, like, uh, when Radio Disney was still a thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I was listening to Radio Disney and I heard Teardrops on my guitar,
Yeah.
and I had a crush on a guy named Andrew,
Oh my
and
gosh.
so when she sang, the first line, "Drew looks at me," I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh my god, this song got me hooked right away."
Oh my gosh. I feel like that is honestly one of the things that get us because I do
Mhm.
remember I feel like I can always relate to her because I mean I hope this guy is not listening to this. I don't think he is, but
Yeah.
I had a huge crush on this guy named Steven.
Yeah.
And you know the song Hey Steven?
Yeah.
Okay, I was in college at that time. I was like, oh my gosh, like I just felt like that, like I could relate to her or
Yeah.
something. So I totally understand what you're. But anyways, that is a long time. So that's literally
Yeah.
her whole, all her albums and stuff. So how
Mhm.
many tours have you gone into?
Okay, so I went to the Red Tour,
Uh-huh.
1989 tour, which I
Okay.
love, that was, like, my favorite tour.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I couldn't go to Reputation because that was, like, the same day as my graduation, and
Oh,
then, like, finals week, and I was like, "Why?"
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, you have to not miss your graduation, but I totally
Yeah,
understandable.
but
And
I was like
then, yeah,
maybe I could miss it, but my mom wouldn't let me.
that's true. And obviously, you went to the Air Store.
Oh, yeah.
Which night did you go to in LA?
I went to 3 nights.
Oh my gosh, you're so lucky. I can't believe that. Like, how did you even get those tickets?
I saved up since Reputation, and,
Hmm.
like, I obviously bought Loverfest, and
Yeah.
it didn't happen, so then I saved up even more, so it was, like, 5 years of saving up, basically, and because
Okay.
I knew she's gonna I know she's gonna tour again, so
Yeah.
then I was like, I'm gonna go." So
Yeah.
then, luckily, I got the dates for the first 2 nights,
Yes.
August 3rd and 4th.
Yes.
I really wanted the first night, but then I also really wanted the closing
Last
night.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you get
but
it?
oh, so, the a whole story about this one. So
Yeah, tell us.
yeah, my friends from Utah, they had closing night tickets, and I guess one of their friends couldn't make it. So then they asked me if I wanted to go, and I was like, "I'm totally down." So I was able to go by buying the ticket off of them.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So you were there when she like announced 1989.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
freaking out.
what I would wish to be there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I have to say, I was like one of those people that doubted that that was gonna happen. Only
Oh,
because, okay, I am a huge Speak Now girl. Like I just
me too.
love,
Me too.
like I love Speak Now. That was the very first tour I've ever been in. It's probably one of my favorites because it was so honestly magical. It was very
Mhm.
like fairy tale. And I remember being in college, I made this bustier with this tutu. I literally was like, I felt like a fairy, you know, and then it just kind of
Yeah,
went along with it. And then I think that tour, I was just like, okay, I am obsessed with this lady. Like, she's just a
yeah.
magical human being. So when she dropped Speak Now, I was like, there's no way she's going to drop 1989 soon because we haven't even enjoyed
It was
Speak
so
Now.
quick.
It was so quick.
Yeah.
Then what do we know? Like, I feel like Taylor always surprises us that I can't really say she can't do something because she always surprises us, you know. But then
Yeah.
1989 hit, and I feel like 1989 is also like one of my favorites. It's I feel like I have a love hate with 1989 because it hits so hard. I was going through like I'm in the same age as Taylor. So I feel like when
Yeah.
she was going through like her 1989 phase, like dating different guys and getting her heart broken, I was going through the same thing that her
Aw.
songs hit so hard that I almost like want to forget about it, but at the same time they healed me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Yes.
Clean was basically written for you.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like how do you like exactly. So I'm just like I I don't know, like a part of me wanted to forget it, but at the same time, like when I heard it again, I'm just like, I know every single lyrics in all these songs. So
Yeah.
yeah. So what do you think about 1989 that it came out now?
Oh, I love it. I actually think it's my fave re-recording of hers.
Oh,
I
really?
yeah, because I really love, like, her vocals on it, and the
Yeah,
vault tracks are my favorite. Out of all of the re-recordings, they're my favorite.
same. I can't
Yeah.
even like, I cannot believe I'm so sad that who told her to withhold all these vault tracks? I
Oh,
think
I
out
know.
of all the vault tracks, like I agree with you. This is definitely my favorite.
Mhm.
It's just amazing. So rank them to me. What's your favorite to your like, I
Oh
guess.
my god, it's so hard. Um, I guess number 1 would be Now That We Don't Talk.
Okay.
Um, I have, like, a personal relationship to that song.
Okay.
I relate highly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
2, Is It Over Now? I love that song so much.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Um, 3, oh god, I guess Slut. I really like Slut.
Okay.
4, uh, oh my god, Say Don't Go. I really like
Okay.
Say Don't Go. And then 5, Suburban Legends.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's I feel like everybody has it like a different one. I know right now, Is It Over Now is like the main, like is the first
Mhm.
single, you know what I mean? When I first heard it, I was like absolutely in love with Say Don't Go. I feel like it's the sister of Queen
Oh,
slash
it is.
it reminds me of her that song that she released on Midnights, her breakup with Joe. You know
Oh,
what I'm talking about?
Losing Me?
Yes, you're
Yeah.
losing. And I just feel like it's just so sad. I'm like a sad girl at heart. So I just love Say Don't Go. I cannot believe she didn't release this song. Like that
I
song,
know.
I needed that when I was in my 20s. And I absolutely love also Now That We Don't Talk. And I think it's my second. And I remember telling my best friend, I was like, I don't know why everybody's so into Is It Over Now. I just don't get it. I just don't get
Okay.
it. But then I get it now because I listened to it like 2 days ago, yesterday, and now I can't stop listening to it. So I feel like it's kind of like it's kind of differs what my favorites are, you know?
Mhm.
And then I like Slut too after, and then yeah, Suburban Legends is like my least favorite. But it's
Yeah.
still, I feel like she is freaking amazing. Like this is the best Volt tracks. Like, can you imagine rep? I can't.
Oh my god, I can't imagine her at all.
Like I'm like also I have to say like Slut, is it something that you expected?
Oh, no, no, no. Because
No,
like,
right?
it had the exclamation point. I thought it
Yeah.
would be very, like, poppy like me, because me had an exclamation point
Yes,
too.
yes,
So,
yes.
yeah,
I
I
thought
thought
the
it'd be
same
very
thing too.
upbeat. Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be more like, I don't know, it's like slutty,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
vulgar, I guess. But
Mhm.
I actually love what she did with it. It was like it's so dreamy and pretty, and it's just like,
Mhm.
it's really nice. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
so I
think it kinda complements, have you heard "Little Freak" by Harry Styles?
no, I have not.
Yeah, if you listen to "Little Freak" and listen to "Slut," compare it side by side, you'll
Yeah.
believe in Haylor.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. Okay, I have to say I have been meeting a lot of Taylor fans,
yeah.
and now I'm getting into like I want to listen to Harry Styles now. Like
Mhm.
I was never really like, I mean, yes, I think he's hot and all these things. I feel like because he dated Taylor and then that whole breakup was a mess. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just like, since then I was just like, nope. Like it's not that I hated him. I was
Yeah,
just not like, I didn't want to listen to him as much, I guess. But
yeah.
now I want to listen to him because I feel like I want to see like what he wrote about her. Did he write about her and all these things? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. I could give you a whole deep dive on the Haylor lore.
Oh my God. Okay, tell me. We have time.
Okay.
Give me the
Well,
gist of it. Yeah.
like, all the songs, like, he basically wrote
Yeah.
about her, it, like,
Yeah.
starts off from, like, 1D era.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
tell me. Yes.
So I think, so obviously there's this one song, Olivia,
Okay.
which obviously Olivia's the name of her cat, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but
Yes.
I think it's about Taylor. So if you
Okay.
listen to Olivia, it's so happy and upbeat, and it's
Yes.
very, like, very sweet.
Okay.
Um, and I think there's a song called Perfect, if I'm not wrong. I I think it's called Perfect, but I've totally, like, blanked out right now.
Yeah.
But he mentions her, and he mentions, like, all the breakup songs you write about, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "It's a Taylor song." So, yeah. And then if you go to, like, his solo albums, Two Ghosts, it's definitely written about her.
Those.
Two
Okay.
Ghosts. And yeah, and it's in the style of, like, her country type style, so
Yeah.
I know he wrote about her.
Okay.
And then, obviously, Little Freak, I'm 100% sure it's about Taylor Swift.
Oh my God. Now I'm
Yeah.
getting like, I have to like listen to these now. I'm like,
Yeah, you have to.
I'm intrigued. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you for
And I
sharing those with me.
yeah, you're no problem. And then I
So
just
is
really
so those are the four songs that you think are
yeah,
totally about her. Okay.
yeah, they're really about
Definitely
Taylor.
will look into those. All right.
Mhm.
Sounds good. So for like, do you have any do you buy into this like rep is gonna drop soon? Like what are your
Um, obviously, I'm delusional like the rest of this with
like we all
yeah,
are. Yes, yes.
and then I heard, like, the whole rumor that maybe that she might release it November 10th or, like, announce it in
Yeah.
Argentina, so I'm like, I have hope. You never know with her.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, I know, right?
Yeah.
I just feel like I want her to like, yes, drop it and at the same time not drop it because we just got
It's
1989.
too soon, right?
I mean, that's how I felt with Speak Now.
Yeah, Speak Now didn't get her moment to shine.
Like, I'm just like, can you just let us enjoy it? Like, I don't know, what were your favorite Vault tracks in Speak Now? I actually liked a lot of them too.
Uh-huh.
I really loved Foolish One. I think that was like
Oh, yeah.
that could have hit me too in my 20s. And Timeless is so pretty. I thought that
Oh,
was
yeah.
really pretty. Yeah. What about you? What were your favorites?
I love I Can See You.
I
I
can
just love
see. Yeah.
yeah.
Do you think
It's
it's
so up
about Taylor Lautner?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, you think
The
so?
music video.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people I heard theories that it's like it's about him, like in a sense that after they broke up, she still kind of wants him, but obviously like
Mhm.
they can't have that relationship anymore or something.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah, I could see that happen being about him too. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't even imagine like all like the vault tracks for rep. I feel like um Kanye, like you know what I mean? Like this,
Oh, yeah.
like what angry songs is she gonna sing about?
I'm ready for it.
I
I want
know, seriously. Do you think there's gonna be a TS11?
oh, so you know the whole theory where she releases 2 re-recordings and then she announces a new album?
No, I've never heard about
You
that. Tell
have
me.
heard about that theory?
No.
Okay, so basically, so she released the 2 re-recordings, Fearless and Red,
Okay.
and then she announced Midnights.
Okay. Oh,
And
yeah.
then yeah, so they're thinking maybe she'll since she announced Speak Now in 1989, she'll release TS11, then do Rep and Debut.
Oh my God. I don't, this is why I could use more Swiftie friends because I mean, I don't hear everything from TikTok and I'm not as, active in TikTok right now. So thank
Yeah.
you for sharing that with me. That is so true. I mean, it's crazy to me and it's wild. Like, how does this woman sleep? I feel like she doesn't.
I don't know how she sleeps at all. Because if you imagine, literally last year, we just got the tour announcement. How does
Yeah.
she do all of that?
I I don't know. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss seeing all her like, you know, walks from the bar to the bar with her
Oh, yeah.
friends. 'Cause right now, I mean, she's about to go back to a tour.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously I love watching her like at the tour and stuff like that. But lately we've been getting so many like, night out with the girls and all these stuff. So it reminds
Yeah.
me of her 1989 days, no?
Me too, yeah. I think she's doing it intentionally. It's like
I
kinda
I
like
mean,
promo.
I
Yeah.
I think so too. I mean, I wouldn't if I was her, I would just do the same thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What was I gonna say next? So you got in the club. I don't remember. Do you remember how you got in? Was it one of those? Did you see it from a post, or
Oh,
how
yeah.
did you get in? Like were you just in Facebook?
So I was just scrolling on Instagram, and I think you guys showed up on my explore feed. It was
Yeah,
like a post, like, promoting your 1989, Taylor's Version hangout,
yeah,
like, on the beach, and I really wanted to go, but I
yeah.
couldn't go, so I
You
just
were
messaged
working that day.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I can't go to the folklore one either, I'm working that day too, so
Oh
I'm
no.
hoping for more future ones.
Yeah, there will definitely be more future ones. My goal is to at least have one event each month, and it's gonna be different. Like I tried to like, host it at different places. Like we had the 1989 in the OC area, Newport Beach, the one here in downtown LA. And then yeah, so it's gonna be different. And I want to do like, different kinds. Like we've been doing picnics. I'm in the talks right now of maybe possibly doing a hike in January that can turn into like a yoga sesh. I don't know. So
Yeah.
it's like different. And also like I opened up this club so everybody can like, let's say you want to start your own, I don't know, event. You can make your own in the Facebook group and just invite people. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
not just like I have to host everything because I'm not gonna be I can't there's times I'm not able to go to, like if there's any like club 90s or stuff like that. There's times that I can't do it. So
Mhm.
everyone can just kind of get to know each other. I feel like I have a few Swiftie friends, but I don't have a lot of like close friends that are obsessed with Taylor as much as I am. And
Exactly, that's how I feel.
yeah, and it's so refreshing to like meet people. I think when I don't remember exactly when exactly I, opened up this club, but I think it was like around I want to say August or September. And honestly, my it's been life-changing in a good way for me because meeting like people that are so like-minded and I don't feel so weird and abnormal for talking about Taylor so much. And
Yeah.
then everybody's been so kind, and
Yeah.
just I don't know. I just feel like I haven't met someone that I'm just like, oh, I don't like that person. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like this is like the best fan base ever. So
Yeah. I love
yeah,
meeting with these.
yeah. So we're really glad, that we got to you and you're part of this club. Was there anything specific that you were like looking forward to doing or any other events that you want to do or any ideas?
I think just, like, maybe making friendship bracelets with each other would be fun.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
like a great idea.
but otherwise, I just, like, wanna meet a new Swiftie friends that I could, like, hang out with and, like, do Swiftie things with.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I feel like that's so simple. We could even do that at brunch, you know what I mean? Or something.
Yeah.
One of the things that we're doing, and I really wish you could have made it, is I feel like you'll enjoy it. You seem like a folklore girly. We're gonna make some floral crowns at
Oh
the
my god.
at the meetup. Yeah, so I'm so excited to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what you guys create. That's like sounds
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, and I just love that, like, I've always been a girl's girl. I love that, I feel like being a Swiftie, it just brings us together, like
Mhm.
sisterhood and everything. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
just so nice. So
like the Barbie movie. Yeah,
yes. Yeah, it's real, it's like in real life. So
yeah.
yeah. So I think we're pretty much gonna wrap it up. It's been nice like chatting with you. Thank you so much for your time. I do have a question. I want to try to ask this question, my last question for everybody. If you go in an elevator and then you like, I don't know, turn and then you see Taylor, what would
Oh
you
my
do?
god. I would just like ask her like how she's doing, and then I'll just tell her like how much she means to me and how much her music means to me, and just give her a hug, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what exactly how does she mean to you? Like how did she change your life? Like what would those be?
Well, basically, her music has helped me during like the most toughest times in my life. Every time I felt down or depressed, I would just like listen to Taylor Swift, and she'll make me like much happier.
Yeah. Do you have some close friends that are Swifties as well?
Yes. So most of like my main like hardcore Swifty friends, they all live in Utah, so I don't really see them that much.
Oh, okay. Are you from
Yeah.
there?
Oh no, I'm from here, but we met
Oh,
through online. We met through Bookstagram, and
oh,
then
okay, gotcha.
yeah, we met through Bookstagram, and then we all found out that we like Taylor Swift. So then we all just met up one day, and then at Disneyland, and we all hanged out.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Well, I'm kind of glad that, you're part of this new group now and you can actually have new Swiftie friends in real life. Like that makes me happy to hear because that makes me feel like I'm not the only one. And the more people that I meet, they're like really glad that we have this club that, we can do life together and they don't feel so alone, like that they're like that weird person that is obsessed with Taylor and no one else is.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
yeah, because I feel like sometimes I talk about her so much, like at work or with my friends and with my family, and they're just like, dude, all you do is like talk about her.
Yeah, I think that's what my best friend who lives here thinks about me because I'm like talking about Taylor Swift all the time. And she's like, not really a Swiftie. She's more into K pop. And then I'm like, but Taylor Swift is my K pop.
Yeah, for sure. I really truly hope that one of these days you can, come and meet up with us. My goal, I'm gonna try to like post like about the events sooner than later so that hopefully you can rearrange your I know you guys have your schedule and stuff because
Yeah.
I feel like you will love it. Like everyone in the group I've met so far has been amazing and honestly like the first time I met them I was just like these are my people. Like I'm just so happy.
Yeah, like where have they been all my life?
Yeah, no, seriously, it's been great. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you so much. I don't want to take more of your time. It was a pleasure getting to know you and yeah, I really hope that I get to meet you soon.
I hope so too. Thank you for having me on here.
Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, and before we go, can you just let the viewers know where they can find you, like your Instagram or TikTok or whatever?
Okay. So you can find me on Instagram at Dear Written, and then I'm on TikTok like here and there, but not really.
No worries,
All
I'm
yeah,
this way. Okay, dear written. Oh,
yeah.
and I always say like this is the last thing, but what is your Instagram handle about? Like, is there some deep meaning behind it?
Oh, so it was before like Dear Reader came out. Yeah, before Dear Reader came out. So
Yeah,
I was shook when she like released the song.
yeah.
But like I like created my Instagram in 2017 and was basically like based around like my journaling. And then like you know how whenever you start a letter, you always write dear. So
Yeah.
then yeah, I put it as dear and then written, so like written words and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's what it means basically.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you into poetry as well?
Yeah, I really like poetry.
And like
I like
reading books?
yeah, reading books and reading poetry books.
Oh, that's awesome. I bet you there's other people in our club that are into that too. So, and
Mhm.
hopefully you guys can meet someday. And if they, they're watching right now and they can actually meet you in person.
Yeah, hopefully one day.
Yeah. All right, Jen, thank you so much. This is, I promise, my final goodbye. I will let you go. So have a good night. Thank you.